Hey, welcome. Today we're going to talk about building a successful career, but maybe not in the way you're used to. We're going to look at it like an architect would. It's all about having the right blueprint, and that blueprint, it's discipline and etiquette. This is the architecture of success.
So let's just ask it straight up. What's the secret to a standout career? I mean, really, is it just about being born with some crazy talent? Is it pure luck? Or is it all about who you know? We often think it's one of those things, but what if the real answer is something that every single one of us can actually control? Because here's the thing. It's not some big secret you just stumble upon one day. It's an architecture. It's something you build with intention, piece by piece. Think about it. Your career is your masterpiece, and you're the architect. Okay, so if we're architects, we know that every great structure needs a rock-solid foundation. For our architecture of success, that foundation, it rests on two main pillars. Let's dive in and take a look at what they are. All right, here they are. Pillar number 1 is what we'll call the inner foundation. This is all about your self-discipline, that internal strength. Then you've got pillar number 2, the outer facade. This is your professional etiquette. It's how the world sees that strength. And you really can't have one without the other. They're totally connected. So let's start with that first pillar, master yourself. It makes sense, right? Before you can even think about leading a team or a huge project, you have to be able to lead yourself first. Everything, and I mean everything, starts with mastering your own focus and your own actions. So how do we actually do this? Well, it breaks down into 3 pretty simple steps. First up, avoid distractions. I mean, really be ruthless about it. Create a space where you can actually focus. Second, you gotta block your time. Give every single minute of your day a job to do. And third, form habits. This is huge. You want to make excellence your default setting, not something you have to force every time. Let's look at a really practical example. Here's a study time block. Now, notice, it doesn't just say study for 2 hours. That's way too vague. It's specific. 45 minutes for reviewing notes, a full hour for practice problems, and, this is super important, a built-in 15-minute break. See, this isn't about being restrictive. It's about being strategic with your energy. Okay, so once we've got that strong inner foundation laid, we can start working on the outside. Let's move on to pillar 2, master perception. This is all about how you present yourself to the world. Because, let's be real, in the professional world, how people perceive you might as well be reality. This pillar really has 3 main sides to it. First, your appearance and grooming. That's your first impression, and you only get one. People make snap judgments in like a fraction of a second, so yeah, it really matters. Second, your workplace manners. Being on time, being courteous, showing respect. These are just the absolute basics, the non-negotiables. And third, something that's so crucial today, clear professional email communication. Let's zoom in on email etiquette for a second. What is it really? It's just the art of writing emails that are clear, professional, and, this is key, that respect the other person's time. When you get this right, you send a huge signal that you're professionally mature and you know what you're doing. Honestly, it boils down to 2 golden rules. And they're super simple. Be concise, just get to the point. And be professional. Your tone, your grammar, all of it projects your professional image. Simple as that. All right, so we've got our 2 pillars standing strong, that inner discipline and that outer etiquette. Now, let's see what happens when you put them together. What do they actually build? Well, they build your single most valuable asset in your career. It's a really simple equation when you think about it. Your self-discipline, that proves you're reliable. People know they can count on you. Your professional etiquette, that proves you're respectful of them and the work. You put those 2 things together, and what do you get? A strong reputation. And that, right there, is the mark of a true professional. Now, I know what you might be thinking. All this talk about structure, discipline, rules, it might sound kind of constraining, right? But here's the paradox, the big twist. The real payoff for all of this work is freedom, the kind of freedom that only comes from discipline. You see, the architecture you're building, it doesn't trap you. It actually sets you free. It gives you the focus you need to get things done, the reputation you need to be trusted with big opportunities, and the control to actually shape your own future. It gives you the freedom to go after your biggest goals. So just remember this one thing. Discipline equals freedom.